Hello, I'm trying to focus on you here, but I can't see you. I have been watching birds recently and watching any interesting things that come my way. And sometimes that is a productive thing to do. And why am I bringing this in today? Because I want to talk about moving the needle. Sometimes we are not really in the best headspace to truly keep going. But in those times, how do we? How do we keep moving? How do we do it? And I think that in those times, that's exactly the reason why I brought those in. Because even if some binoculars do not have anything to do with any of my work, that is what you have to do sometimes. You gotta pick up something that is completely unrelated to what you do, or perhaps is completely unrelated to anything that you do. Because you're curious, because you gotta be someone before you attach yourself to labels of identity, of I am this, I am that, I am that. And you gotta be yourself. You gotta breathe. You gotta be a human before you are a lawyer, before you are an engineer, before you are a mother, before you are a sister, before you are a brother. You gotta be you. And sometimes the best thing that we can do to move the needle is to sleep an extra hour. The best thing we can do is to feel no guilt. Is to feel that we are feeling the well. And that's absolutely what I want to talk about today. Is that feeling the well is as important as you following, aligning yourself to the universe, to your path, to your vocation, to what you have chosen to do, and detach from all of it and relax. Because it's true that when you relax, everything comes our way. I was stressing out the other day because I had started writing a particular song and I kept just being and working on that song for a couple of hours, maybe like 2 hours nearly, and I was not moving forward, and I felt so called to keep going. And then I stopped. I went for a walk. I did something relaxing because it was just not flowing. And the next time I came back to it, I just finished it. It was just like magic. But also, sometimes if things are not working the way we want, and sometimes we're not actually so creaky. Sometimes, for example, we feel like life is too much, and sometimes life is too much, you know? Sometimes life can be heavy on our shoulders. And what can we do to carry this weight on our shoulders? Or how can we lighten the load a little bit? And I would say sometimes asking, making a little prayer, asking for a way out. But coming back to feeling no guilt, that is a good intention for the day, because sometimes we are looking for a reason to feel guilty. We are looking for a reason not to feel guilty, but we're looking for a reason to just feel something. And in reality, if we can, instead of feeling something, we can feel that we are nourishing ourselves by resting an extra hour and embracing. Today, I am in guilt-free mode. Say goodbye to your guilt, because no days are the same. And you know what? Let's do more of what matters to us. Let's leave everything that don't matter behind. And the days that we are very, very low, we can nourish ourselves. And even if perhaps we can't do that thing that we really, really need to do, but still we can think about it. We can think about it in our souls, and we can nourish the thought of it. So when we recover, we'll give our best. It's almost like when we're ill, when we have a fever, and we're thinking about how we have so much to do, and how when we get out of bed, we're gonna do so much. And it's the same. Sometimes our body is not capable of doing. And all we have to do is to do it in here. Keep going. Because everything is temporary. Thank you so much, and have a nice evening or a nice morning. I've been posting a little bit late recently, but it's just very quiet in the evening, so I'd rather record at this time, if that's okay with you guys.